Every new day is a gift. Before the noise begins, before the demands of life pull you in every direction, there's a quiet moment, a sacred space where you choose what will shape your day. Let it begin with God. Let the first words out of your mouth be, "Lord, I need you today." In Psalm 5:3, David wrote, "In the morning, Lord, you hear my voice. In the morning, I lay my requests before you and wait expectantly." He didn't start with tasks or worries. He started with trust. Most of us don't wake up with hearts overflowing with love for God and others. We wake up thinking about to-do lists, fears, and unfinished tasks. But God invites us to set a different tone. When you choose to begin the day with Him, you invite peace into the chaos. You place your steps under the guidance of the one who sees the end from the beginning. God knows the battles you'll face today. He knows the challenges ahead. But He also knows the victories waiting for you. Without God, true peace remains out of reach. But when you wake up and surrender the day to Him, peace floods your heart. Not because the day will be perfect, but because you're not facing it alone. God is not distant. He is present. He walks beside you into every meeting, every conversation, every difficulty. So before the world's voices fill your mind, pause. Speak truth over yourself. I am loved. I am chosen. I am strong through Christ. The same God who created the sunrise is ready to guide you through the day. And when fear tries to take hold, remember His promise. I know the plans I have for you. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you a future and a hope. Jeremiah 29:11. Your life is not an accident. Your presence in this world is intentional. God has already gone ahead of you to prepare the way. When you start the day with God, you shift the atmosphere of everything that follows. Worry gives way to worship. Stress gives way to surrender. It's not about having a perfect morning routine. It's about creating space, even a few quiet moments, to invite God in. Think about Jesus. Even though He carried the weight of the world, Scripture tells us He often withdrew early in the morning to pray. Not because He needed to remind God of His purpose, but to align His heart with the Father's will. If Jesus needed time with God to face His day, how much more do we? Morning prayer is not a religious obligation. It's an opportunity, an invitation to receive strength before challenges arise. In those early moments, you can give God your worries before they take root. You can receive wisdom before confusion sets in. You can renew your mind before the lies of the world try to distract you. Psalm 143:8 says, "Let the morning bring me word of your unfailing love, for I have put my trust in you." Imagine facing every day already confident in God's love for you. What would that change? You'd respond to stress with calm. You'd meet conflict with grace. You'd approach uncertainty with faith. Of course, life will still bring surprises. Plans will change. Obstacles will appear. But when you've already anchored your heart in God's promises, nothing can shake you. Starting the day with God doesn't prevent storms. It prepares you to walk through them. It reminds you that the same God who held you yesterday will hold you today and tomorrow. Even when you feel unprepared, He is not. Even when you feel weak, His strength is made perfect. So each morning, before you scroll through news or emails, open your heart. Pray, Lord, lead me today. Give me eyes to see your purpose, ears to hear your guidance, and a heart that follows wherever you lead. That simple prayer can change the entire course of your day. Some mornings it will be easy. You'll feel the peace as soon as you pray. Other mornings, it will be a battle. Distractions will pull. Fatigue will linger. Your mind will race. But consistency builds intimacy. Even if all you can say is, "Lord, I need you," that's enough. God doesn't measure the length of your prayer. He listens to the posture of your heart, and over time, you'll notice the change. Not necessarily in your circumstances, but in your reactions. You'll begin to respond with patience where you once reacted with frustration. You'll find strength where you once felt overwhelmed. You'll experience peace where anxiety once ruled. Isaiah 26:3 promises, "You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast because they trust in you." Peace doesn't mean the absence of problems. It means the presence of God in every problem. When you start the day with God, you shift the focus from what you can't control to the one who controls it all. And as you walk through the day, you'll carry that peace with you into conversations, into decisions, into every challenge. It will affect not only you, but also those around you, your family, your friends, your co-workers. They'll notice something different, not perfection, but peace, a deep, unshakable peace that comes from knowing God is with me. So tomorrow morning and every morning, wake up with intention. Before you chase tasks, chase His presence. Before you plan, pray. Before you worry, worship. Let God be your first thought, not your last resort, because when you start the day with God, you don't just survive the day, you thrive in it. If this message encouraged you, share it with someone who needs this reminder. Subscribe to Heaven's Whisper for more messages that renew your mind, strengthen your faith, and help you walk each day with purpose and peace. And remember, start your day in His presence. God goes before you.